Welcome to Recovering Addict. My name is Jake, and I'm a recovering substance user. I was thinking about this. LT always does an introduction where he gives you this synopsis of his experience and what qualifies him as a recovering addict. Well, I have experience. My resume, my addiction resume, ranges from domestic violence, sexual abuse, drug use, um, long-term incarceration, uh, broken family, um, but then it sort of turns to the bright side and lots of counseling, um, lots of recovery, meetings, um, accountability, learning the necessary skills to overcome my mental health challenges and the turmoil that my actions and the actions of others have created in my life. So, excuse me. So I would say I'm pretty versatile. Over the last year, it's hard for everybody, and during that time, I've achieved a lot. I discovered that I do, in fact, have a spiritual program, um, a very thorough spiritual program. I care very deeply about people, and that is why I host Thursday night. Um, I like to focus on parenting and helping, like, to teaching our community how to help their children heal, so that potentially we can heal the child and stop the addict. But I think I'm going to greet the chat real quick. I sort of so for anyone interested, the winner tonight was Jester. I love you too. That is my girlfriend. I love her. She makes me happy. I've never experienced love like I do with Jesse. I'm very appreciative of that opportunity. And then we got Merck, using my surname, I guess. And we got Jim tonight. Brothers and sisters, I mean to say. What? That's out of context. I think something got lost. Petey? How goes it, Petey? Raylene, good evening. Lauren Marie, how are you? And then people greeting each other. Okay, excellent. So I was thinking, before we get into the connected child, and I'll give it a brief synopsis and an introduction of that here in just a moment. I started my day thinking about mindfulness and having some conversations about said mindfulness. So I thought that I would share an article, and perhaps, depending on how long it takes, perhaps 5 of the 15 activities mentioned in this article. So the article, it's from Good Housekeeping. It's 15 mindfulness activities to reduce stress and increase calm. Practicing simple techniques and exercises can help you improve mental clarity and curb anxiety. And I felt like that, like, stress has been a big player the last few weeks for me. We In February, we received a notice to vacate. The owner of my house decided to sell it, and gave us until the end of March to vacate. So it's been a very stressful few weeks. So, again, I worked all day, and so I'm tired. I'm drinking coffee so that I don't yawn all of you to sleep. You know, you do too, my love. So, Cameron, listen up. What?
What?
I chose this article for you, sucker. It's that more like that mindfulness. You can come over and sit. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can go through this article together. And if anybody in the chat has mindfulness practices.
Don't make me blush again, goddammit.
Has any mindfulness practices that they like to utilize to bring themselves to the present moment and possibly deal with stress or anxiety, please feel free to shout out. And I don't have a producer backstage this evening. Him and Felice are on a public speaking engagement. So you'll have to bear with me as I get distracted going back and forth. And I guess please ignore the blood on Cameron's shoulder. He got in a fight with a fence or something.
I got in a fight with the ground.
With the ground. He was geocaching?
Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Woo! Don't unplug the computer. Oh!
Almost.
Yeah, he was geocaching. If anybody knows what that is, I don't. I have a very vague idea based on what he has explained to me.
Where'd you put the thing?
They're right there.
Oh. Why didn't you just... Right where?
Right.
Not the papers.
What are you talking about?
The stuff that I got when I was geocaching.
Oh, in the bedroom. On the dresser.
Your one?
Yeah, my room.
Your room?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Your room?
Yeah. So... when we are stressed out, sad, anxious, irritated, or angry, we typically want those feelings to just disappear. This is natural. It can be difficult to sit with uncomfortable emotions, especially when we feel like there's no way out. We might try to drown them out with Netflix, work, exercise, or Oreos. I bought fucking Oreos tonight, too.
You do I? And Batman.
Because I was emotional. I wanted some Oreos. So, or maybe we try to blast out the blues with positive affirmations or pep talks in the mirror. Yeah, this is what he picked up for Jester.
Ooh. And then a little snake for
little snake, little slithery snake,
little snickety snake.
Snickety snake. I got a Batman.
Yeah. And then all the candy that I took from Mom, I put in back in them as a trade. 3 pieces for one of these, another 3 for this one.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much. Like, you pick something you want from in there, and then like you put something back.
So you put perishables. That's cool.
I mean, Lane put $1 in one of them.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
And while some of these activities can be helpful in the moment, denying our feelings can actually make them more intense and negatively affect our physical and mental health. So how can we healthily face and release our emotions instead of sweeping them under the rug? One way is to practice mindfulness, the practice of becoming self-aware in the present moment. Mindfulness allows us to bring a healthy discernment into our everyday experience and identify the elements of our thought, speech, and behavior that led to suffering and those that lead to freedom. Says New York City-based meditation instructor Kirat Randawa. Over time, we can strengthen the causes for freedom and diminish the causes of suffering. Once we recognize the necessary conditions for happiness, mindfulness allows us to meet the experience with an embodied presence, thereby truly enjoying the unfolding of each moment. I like the hammock. Like that was a definite mindfulness practice for me during the summer, was hammocking. You know, anybody that's been around and watched enough of the videos knows that I'm very much about hammocking. Hammock life? I'm excited for it to start getting warmer, and then I can go for like a 3 mile run and then reward
back on the
myself with a
trail.
hammock. What?
We should go back on the trail that I was talking about. The one that we took all the way back to Roy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That one.
That's a good one.
I want to
like
take my
that.
longboard. Because that
Okay.
trail was.
I might just run that one.
No.
What do you mean no? Get platy with the hammock in it and then just run.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can longboard.
do that.
Yeah, I can.
I can, and we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Once we recognize the necessary conditions for happiness, mindfulness allows us to meet the experience with an embodied presence, thereby truly enjoying the unfolding of each moment. While happiness and joy may not be the immediate results of doing a mindfulness exercise, doing them consistently can help put an end to excessively ruminating on the past and worrying over the future. Let me say that again. While happiness and joy may not be the immediate results of doing a mindfulness exercise, doing them consistently can help put an end to excessively ruminating on the past and worrying over the future. What's more, it can help you develop more self-compassion, says therapist and yoga instructor Magdalene Martinez. Mindfulness is the practice of being at ease with what is, she adds. The more you practice, the easier it gets to be more accepting of whatever feelings are present. The cool thing about mindfulness is that it can be practiced by anyone, even kids, in any place at any time. So whether you want to learn to get in touch with your own emotions or teach mindfulness to your children, there's something out there for you. We've asked experts to round up the best mindfulness activities you can incorporate into your daily routine, share with others, or use whenever you are feeling overwhelmed. Pick a couple, try them out every day for a week, and note what you've learned about your mental landscape. I practice mindfulness all the time. I enjoy being present because I think too large sometimes. Like my brain encompasses so many different angles simultaneously that to avoid becoming overwhelmed, like I have to come to the present moment when so that like I can calm down, like I can chill. So the first exercise is called the name game. This game is simpler than I Spy, and yet it can be a powerful tool to curb spiraling thoughts. First, look around you and name 3 things you can hear, then 2 things you can see, and finally, 1 sensation that you feel. By doing this, you are grounding yourself by increasing your awareness of your body and your environment, says Martinez. So Merck says, I practice mindfulness all throughout the day and usually do pretty well until it's time to fall asleep and I just lose all awareness. See, now that's holy shit. I was expecting to get more time before I had to do this. Stand by. Sorry everybody. The battery died very quickly today. Haha! Excellent. I hate it when that happens. Like I really tried to time that better. So until it's time to fall asleep and I just lose all awareness. What do you mean all awareness? Like what does that mean precisely, Mark? You know, I know we all know how eloquent you are, but like just for clarity right there.
Like awareness of your surroundings.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Merck's pretty good about answering my questions when I address him directly. So I'll move on. While waiting for Merc to reply, he does type faster than Dez, who I haven't seen in a while. Is Dez okay? Desmond Cook calling you out. So the second exercise. So did you hear that one? Name 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can see, and 1 sensation that you feel. Oh, right on.
Well, I swear to God.
I know, I saw that.
I heard it giggle.
So number 2, intention setting exercises. Before you open up your laptop and begin your usual grind, take a few moments to center yourself. Setting aside a little time in the morning to set intentions helps you start the day with a clear mind. Says, these are all really interesting names. Shirin Eskandani, mindset coach and founder of Wholehearted Coaching. This can include journaling, movement, reading, or meditation. Be flexible and do what feels best. For specific examples, you can start with yoga and notice what your body needs in that moment, or read an uplifting book to set a positive tone for the day. If you find that you are more of a night owl than an early bird, forming your own morning practice can feel difficult. In that case, find time in the afternoon or evening to settle your mind. All you need is 10 minutes, says Eskandani. So Merck followed that up with, so I lose focus of the present moment and start thinking about random useless things. So I did like a 15-day mindfulness practice, and so I did the Headspace thing, not a sponsor, but I did the Headspace thing. And so I did their meditation, their guided meditation every day for a little while.
I remember that.
Yeah. And it always said to observe your thoughts like clouds on a sky. Take notice that they are there and then allow them to pass. Like, I actually spent like 8 months waking up at like 4 a.m. So, no, 3:30 in the morning, so that by 4 a.m. I could just sit on my bed for 2 hours before I had to leave the house to go to work, and just allowed my mind to just go. To just really just go wherever it wanted. Because I had a lot of things that I needed to work out. But, so at nighttime when my thoughts are racing, like I accept the thought, I accept that it's there, I accept that it's me, and I allow it to move on so that the next thought could come in. Or if you don't like the clouds, a desert highway, and your thoughts are just the traffic coming down the highway. Acknowledge that it's there and allow it to pass. Or you could focus on your breath. Like, there's a lot of things that you could do. Mentioning breath, the third mindfulness exercise, deep breathing exercise. The quality of our breathing tells us a lot about where our headspace is at. Chances are, if you're feeling a bit anxious, your breath may feel short, shallow, or constrained. So one simple way to relieve stress is to practice deep breathing through the diaphragm. What's that squeak? Did you hear that squeak?
Tiny one?
Is that off over there? Taking long, deep breaths when feeling cluttered, distracted, or ungrounded begins to relax the nervous system and draws the attention to the present moment, which in turn promotes a feeling of intimacy with the body, with the earth, and with the natural spaciousness that is inherent in each moment. If you're new to deep breathing exercises, Eskandani suggests the 4-count method. Breathe in for 4 seconds, then breathe out for 4 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. But Whoa, that's a. Oh, goodness, son of a bitch.
You just called yourself a bitch.
I called my mother a bitch.
You looked at me and said that.
Son of a
Your
bitch.
sentence.
I was talking about the yawn.
You looked at me.
My mom said that to me once, called me an SOB.
Saul.
Yeah, and so I reminded her that I'm her son. So I do this one a lot. I do the deep breathing a lot. I take long, slow breaths. Yeah, over here.
I don't know how to explain it.
So he
Like, breathe in, breathe out.
that's exactly how you explain it. Show them.
Ah!
Like, just put your hands in. So why don't you use that more?
Because it,
Like, so you do the thing. So
it just popped in my
it's like a breathing exercise that Cameron was taught, where you inhale and then you exhale. Inhale, exhale, and then just sort of trace. So at your fingertips, you should be at like a full inhale and then exhale.
See, now he's tired.
Son of a bitch. I'm tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. Yeah. No, so old Jimbo, I breathe in, hold it, and count to 5. Right on. Like,
do square breathing.
What's square breathing?
Breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds. Or breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it, breathe out for 4 seconds.
Oh, that's what this one just said.
Where?
Well, this deep breathing exercise said to breathe in for 4 seconds and then breathe out for 4 seconds.
That's
and then repeat
I was
5
not
times.
even paying attention. Wiggle and freeze.
So, the next exercise, the wiggle and freeze game.
Wow.
This is a great activity to do with your kids, says Sarah Rudell Beach, a Mindful School certified instructor and coordinator of course development at Mindful Schools. But real talk, if you want to get silly with your roomies, have at it, let yourself go. In this game, you and your kid or friend wiggle, bounce around, or dance until you say freeze. Then everyone freezes and takes a moment to notice what they can feel in their body. Perhaps movement, tingling, heat, shaking, buzzing, or something else, says Beach. You can repeat it as many times as you'd like. I fed you. You've eaten. Dog. It's a fun way to move around and to start cultivating a greater awareness of bodily sensations, which is a core component of mindfulness practice.
Fuck off.
We're on live.
Thank you. My bad.
Ooh, this one sounds fun.
Candle study?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have candles.
Ooh, and then so Jim says he breathes in, holds it, counts to 5, and then exhales fully. Do you hold at the bottom of your breath as well? Leslie says 4, 4, 4. I believe that's the square breathing count. And she does 4, 4, 8. So you exhale for 8 seconds. Is that what that means, Leslie? Okay, and then number 5. Oh, goodness. Oh, is everybody else sleepy yet? So, candle study exercise.
Are you boring yourself?
No, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted.
I'm busting your balls. Okay?
Busting my balls. That was a nice censorship there. I noticed it.
I had to think about it for a minute. I was like,
I am going to swear now. Oh, there's no kids around. I can swear openly.
Look,
Gravity
they might
Falls.
have kids.
Gravity Falls. It's Gravity Falls.
It's been a minute since
When
I've seen that. I haven't watched that
smashes
since
his
the
foot
last
with the
episode.
toxic waste barrel.
More.
What do you mean it made you mad?
I wanted more.
Oh, we all wanted more.
I was just
So,
scared.
the fifth exercise that's included in this, it's the candle study exercise. Light your favorite candle, sit comfortably, and watch the flame sway and flicker. This is actually a form of meditation, says Martinez. Gaze at a candle for 5 to 10 minutes and let your mind wander, she says. Observe your thoughts and let them pass without judgment. Oh, there we go. I thought we had candles.
I said we didn't have candles.
We don't have candles?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't have candles because that does help.
So breathe to the count of 4, then hold it for 4. Exhale fully. Okay, excellent. And then Leslie does exhale for 8 seconds. Let's see. Let's do this. Inhale for 4. That 8 seconds is a long time. That's a long time.
So 10?
What do you mean 10? No, like exhaling is like 10. Exhale fully. Okay. I'm liking this. Oh, wait. Number 6 is a tea drinking exercise. If you love drinking tea every day, why not try drinking it a little bit slower? Better yet, try drawing your attention to the sensations, smells, or sounds you observe from the moment you start brewing to the moment you finish your cup. Notice how it feels to make the tea. The color of the tea leaves. The sound of the kettle. The shape of the mug. The scent that arises. What the tea tastes like and how it feels in the body as you make and drink the tea. Invite yourself to meet the activity with an embodied presence by noticing sensations that arise as you drink the tea and how often the mind wanders. Then, with compassionate awareness, gently bring back the mind to the tea, back to the body, resting it in the present moment. If you're more of a coffee person, you can perform this practice in the same manner. In fact, you can bring this sort of mindfulness to any activity. Oh, my God. I did the candle thing a few times and actually found myself out there somewhere in a different place.
So it's Jim.
Jim Hartley.
Hartley.
Did you say Harley?
I said Harley.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be cool.
Harley.
Harley Davidson.
Also not
Also known as what?
not a sponsor.
Also not a sponsor. Oh, goodness.
I'm sharpening this. I don't care.
Ooh, here's a good one for the gratitude. Whoa. Yes, it's one of the few things that actually help me. For me, it's time to seek help from a psych doctor again. It just shuts me down most of the time. Wait, what? What shuts you down most of the time there, Jim? Like, so, next exercise is gratitude list exercise. After you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed at night, write 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for. Gratitude lists are the quickest way to ground yourself in difficult times because they help you focus on what is working. The trick, though, is to get specific. So instead of just writing down, I am grateful for family, try, I am grateful for the Zoom call I had with my parents and sister last night. Wow, let's see when this was actually written. May 11th, 2020. Okay. So there was a lot of there was actually like a pretty significant increase in like mental health challenges like during last year because of the vid, like the stay at home orders and all of those things, like
Wait for vid 20.
vid 20. Yeah, like so I can. That was just sort of interesting. The Zoom call that it's actually that's mentioned in this article. It's not a sponsor.
Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you say like something that has something like Harley Davidson or Zoom or also not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. So, next exercise, follow your breath. This activity is awesome to do with your child or even by yourself. You can also combine this with any deep breathing techniques. If you're doing this with your kid, invite them to breathe with you. Ask them, can they feel their breath in their nose, in their chest or belly?
It's in my thighs.
Can they hear their breath? I felt my breath in my thighs.
What?
Hmm?
What? So hot.
Your child can place their hand on their chest and notice how it moves up and down as they breathe. I find it helpful to ask kids to count their breaths. For example, breathing in 1, breathing out 2, and so on. After spending a few moments paying attention to breathing, ask your child how they feel. Calm, tired, bored, relaxed, or something else. Let your child know that however they feel, it's okay. There was a weird twitch going on right there. I don't know. It was like a little. However they feel, it's okay. The point of mindfulness is not necessarily feeling a particular way, but simply paying attention to how we are feeling in any given moment. Hi, Bold.
No
I was
way.
scratching my.
You just got a very messed up mustache.
No, I'm letting
Yeah,
my
right
I'm
now.
letting my hair grow out right now so that I can play a role in a video.
Oh,
I'm trying to maximize the like scruffiness for this video.
why?
Because I'm playing the role of an alcoholic. I was thinking about some stuff too. But so anxiety, Jim, like when you start to feel anxiety, like you don't need to necessarily like I'm not asking for specifics necessarily since this is a public forum, but like is it like obsessive thoughts? Like is it just come from nowhere? Are there specific triggers? Like have you identified the triggers for your specific anxiety? Like you can share or not. That's entirely up to you. But I am curious. If you want to message me privately on Discord, like I'd be interested in having a discussion about that as well. So, I think. I like this one. I think I'm going to finish this article. Like I'm sort of getting into this. I hope nobody objects. Oh, and then Leslie recommends inhaling through nose, exhale slowly through mouth while doing breathing exercises. So, number 10, the stillness exercise. For many, the word meditation can feel intimidating. But instead of thinking about mastering meditation, think about practicing stillness. This can be as simple as focusing on your breath, a mantra if you have one you like, or an image. You can do this for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, or however long you choose to be still. The single pointed concentration technique. Here comes another one. Oh! Invites the mind to settle while taking note of our inner dialogue, says Randhawa. Don't worry if you cannot keep your focus the whole time, she adds. Every time the mind wanders off, notice the activity and gently redirect the attention back toward the primary object. If you need a little more guidance, there are great meditation apps and videos on YouTube that can help you along. I like that one. I actually, it took me a lot of work to choose stillness, to consent to stillness. You know, being a type 8 on the sacred Enneagram, that is like, that was actually that was my path to a stronger spirituality, was consenting to be still. Like, I would wake up in the morning, do a bunch of stuff before I left for work. Like, and I mean, like I do a lot every day. Every day, I wake up early. I wake up before everybody in my house. I wake up. I wake up early. I love 4 a.m. I love 4 a.m. And then I go to work. I'm listening to books. I'm, like, just learning things. Go, 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 go. But then I get home and I gotta go. I gotta go. But and now that's what I did that for a long time. And so I have always been able to just pass out, sleep well, because I'm tired, exhausted. So I've actually had to adopt a practice of consenting to stillness, where now it is time for me to do nothing. It is time for me to lay down. Don't need to do anything. Goodness. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to think about anything. I just need to sit down and shut up. And it is in those moments that, like, I feel inspired. I feel. Are you really sharpening that like this?
Okay. Don't you laugh at me?
You're gonna fucking cut yourself.
Hmm.
I mean, around your neck, on your chest. That's a
No,
necklace.
it goes over this shirt.
Oh.
Nick.
Cameron's over here sharpening a necklace. He got a badass necklace from his brother. Let's pull it back. And he's got a whetstone, and he's sharpening. He's sharpening it. I think it's copper inside. Yeah.
No, it went to copper. I looked at it and then I continued sharpening it, and then it went to steel. Unless it's something else.
Interesting. Yeah, so I just. It was fun. But it's in those moments that I'm able to find, like, real peace and, like, serenity. The do nothing, lay there, when I've given myself permission to be still. So, Leslie, my anxiety used to be through the roof. Now I practice my breathing exercises at first inkling of anxiousness, and I'm starting to meditate on a regular. It really works. That's awesome. That is awesome. Like, I love that. Finding alternatives to deal with our emotional states. Like I love that. I love that. Okay. The next activity, mindfulness activity, is called the chime game. If you have a chime or a bell, ring it once and observe the moment you can't hear the sound anymore. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I need my keys. Get my car keys. No,
What the
sucker! I got the bell.
Yeet.
Yeet.
That's
You
not
can-
a chime.
Yeah, but it says chime or bell. So our friend Lish actually gave me this bell. Wait, was it this one? Where did I get this one?
That's your creepy bell.
Oh, damn. So I got this one. I got this at a CMA meeting. Lish also. I have a bell that Lish gave me as well. This little. I got this at a Crystal Meth Anonymous meeting. Yeah. So that's interesting. That's awesome. If you don't have a chime, you can use another musical instrument or you can find a sound on the internet. Oh. So you can do this with your friends or family. Have each person raise their hand when they lose the sound. You might find that everyone's hearing is different. Let's see. Raise your hand when you don't hear the bell anymore. Let's try this out. You can't. You're not even on camera.
I don't need.
That's interesting. I like it. I like it. I think that's gonna be good. I'm not trying to. I swear. I promise. I'm not trying to make you yawn. But you know, there is psychology behind yawning and why it's contagious. Like you are engaged in this stream. So when I yawn, you yawn because you're paying attention. Like there's
Whoa! What the?
yeah. So it's sort of like sympathetic
Whoa.
yawning. Like also like if you're
I didn't know that.
if you're not like so I read an article once that if you want to check to see if somebody likes you, yawn. And if they yawn, it's a sign that they're interested in you. This is a completely different scenario. Okay. You can't see his face, but
No.
so Leslie says, I also listen to different sounds and different hertz on YouTube. Are we talking about binaural beats?
Like 24 hertz. Pretty sure that's the ideal.
For what? For sleep?
Yeah.
Are you talking about binaural beats? And then Ann Dale Homestead in the Colony. Leslie, I was just about to ask how many of us are yawning with Jake every time. LOL, I like the content, just saying. Yawning is relaxing, though. So Leslie is talking about binaural beats. Can't remember how to spell it. So here, I'll
BINURAL. Use the other tab in Google.
Oh my god.
I listen to it every night. Okay. Wow.
What?
Okay. I'm listening.
There we go.
Which is fine.
No, it's fine. Binaural.
Oh, he's here.
No, he's not. That was me.
Oh.
He's at a public speaking engagement.
I'm a little slow. See?
You're not slow.
Look at it.
You could be slow.
I am slow.
Okay. Yeah, I listened to a book called "Own the Day" by Aubrey Marcus, also not a sponsor, and and he would recommend taking power naps with binaural beats. Like he had one that was specifically for like relaxation, and he would spend 30 minutes listening to this recording, comfortable with his eyes closed, like in the middle of the day, just to like refresh and recharge. So I do that too.
What?
Can you say pineapple like
Pineapple,
for yawning?
pineapple.
Like so, like to stop a yawn, like you would a sneeze.
It was a gaming video, but some chick did that to some dude who was about to sneeze and it worked. It was weird. I've tried that on you before.
I've been screaming pineapple for a minute too. I think you gave it to me.
Yeah.
I totally lost what I was talking about.
Power naps. You're talking about
Power naps. Power naps. Yeah. Yeah. So Own the Day, Aubrey Marcus. Like, not a sponsor. He has a whole thing, and like there's this like mineral cocktail like in the morning. It's just it's water. It's 2 tablespoons of sea salt and like a quarter of a lemon, right? I followed this mineral cocktail to the letter, and I can tell you that this is not something that you drink on the way out the door because that much salt has laxative properties. And Stephanie, anything can be a safe word. Anything can be a safe word. What? you just
Like,
just
I've been
filed
going
a hole
at
into
it.
your thing.
Yeah.
Your hoodie.
It's fine. Everything's okay. We're okay.
Why is pineapple a dirty word? Why
are you asking me?
Because you're the 17-year-old.
And
Like
pineapple, it's usually eggplant. Because that's the emoji on like
tried
everything.
to delete what?
Text.
Oh.
It happens.
No, you're good. You're good. Message me on contact me on Discord. I don't understand why pineapple would be a dirty word. I don't want to Google it.
Wait, I got it. I'll do it. For the sake of this, I'll do it.
What?
Urban Dictionary time.
Look. She says just get a lot of it.
Oh no!
Don't. What is it? Okay, never mind. So introspection exercise. We got off track. That was a definite tangent. So introspection exercise. Take a few minutes to sit silently and observe your current.
You were looking for pineapples, but you type it as pineapple.
Pineapple. I have an apple.
No.
I have a pen.
No. Stop. Stop right there, buddy boy. It's so bad.
What?
Oh. Okay. Carry on.
I was going to. I got. Oh, my curiosity is piqued. So take a few minutes to sit silently and observe your current mental state and all of the emotions that exist for you right now. Note which thoughts arise. When done with skill and proper guidance from an app or a teacher, this can strengthen one's knowing of oneself. By asking ourselves, what do I feel, instead of why do I feel X? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel anger, blah, 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 whatever. We develop a stronger curiosity about the self and our ongoing mental experience without falling into rumination. Like this, I like this one too. Like this is a lot of self-awareness, like developing that self-awareness. Like, you know, I've done a lot of these. I've never realized how many of these I've done. I've done quite a few of these. What happened to that yellow whetstone that I got you for Christmas?
Okay, has it.
Oh.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Alright, G.
So, I ate a sandwich once.
Wow, me too! You don't know what that means.
There's a couple of people that know what that means.
About like.
I'm not going to finish this phrase.
About like.
It's a little tea. I think I explained it to Merc one time. What?
You're such a butt. I hate saying that. That's so it sounds so
I
dumb.
can't swear.
I can't.
Oh,
It sounds so
goodness. So the next exercise is called Morning Pages. First thing after you wake, grab your journal and jot down, 3 pages of anything that comes to mind.
No.
It doesn't have to be creative.
Conscious writing.
What the?
Conscious writing. Like you don't write a story, you don't write anything, you just let your hand do it at once. Like you write, but you let your hand do it at once.
Oh. Yeah, this stream of consciousness exercise meant to clear your mind. Just let it flow. Doing this exercise regularly can help you release and process what is happening mentally.
That's why I love Da Vinci. Mr. Lemon had us do that in language arts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jester asks if it has avocado on it.
I ate a sandwich once.
I don't know what that is. Oh!
Oh,
yes!
Whoa!
Oh, yeah!
Whoa!
Yes, it did have avocado on it.
An avocado mayo?
Avocado. When she calls you Daddy instead of Mr. Avocado Man.
You scared me for a minute. I was like, where are you going with this? Oh.
Memes on the internet. Number 14, the sound game. This is another exercise you can do with your kids. It is very similar to the name game, except this time invite your little ones to put on their listening ears like they are putting on imaginary headphones. Ow, I think there's a storm coming.
There is.
Like my knee is.
What do you mean? There was one.
My knee.
No way!
My barometers.
I remember.
What was that? Remember that Dead Mouse song? Not a sponsor.
It's not Dead Mouse.
Raise Your Weapon.
It's not Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse 5? It's Dead
No.
Mouse.
But it's not called Dead Mouse. It's Dead Mouse 5. That's not what. Okay.
Whatever.
You know, continue. Carry on.
Whatever.
Carry on.
Eden.
Fagantica. Yes, I brought that back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that at the visit. Popped in my head.
Yes. Is it Raise Your Weapon? Or is there a different one? I remember. Am I thinking about two songs? Monophobia? No, that's not the one.
So long.
I went through a hardcore whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. For a minute.
So ask them to identify 10 sounds that they can hear. You can prompt them by asking, can Can you hear sounds from inside your body? There was a word missing in that sentence. Look, it says can hear sounds from inside your body, inside the room, outside the house. Do you notice some sounds more than others? At mindful school Skrillex. Oh, that was
Why did that sound like why what
because we were talking about Dead Mouse or Dead Mouse 5 or whatever.
what about Skrillex?
The raise your weapon or whatever. At mindful schools, we find that this is a helpful practice for children when they are feeling overwhelmed, says Beach. It's a powerful way to gently shift their attention from something that is frustrating to something that is more neutral, like sound.
Stop bringing your head.
Oh, I didn't realize I was just silently reading. You have a good night too, Jim. You guys are all loved, you're needed, and you're worth every minute you put in and everything you get out of it. Be real, be loved, and be blessed, y'all. Off subject, but I love y'all. Good night, all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Leslie, love you back, Jim. There's all kinds of love going on in the chat here today. Daniel Miller, I love you, sister. ILY2 girl A.
Oh, I forgot you don't do text jargon.
What is text jargon?
I'm gonna smash you. Explained that to me.
I know I did. I was joking.
Yeah. Your jokes are dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. You better go get me some salt. Quit judging me. Good night, Jim. Ooh, I like this one too. Say what again? Good night, Jim. He's dead, Jim. What, y'all? Oh, LT's here.
I was
somewhere. Look, that's not me.
How do I know that?
Because I haven't been typing.
Maybe you could have.
I could have been. I don't know what Merc wants me to say again. So, foot grounding exercise. When you are feeling a bit jittery, try placing your feet flat on the floor. Whether you are sitting or standing, says Martinez, breathe in for 4 seconds, then count out to 4. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. You can also practice grounding yourself in your feet by paying attention to your soles as you walk. With each step, notice how your weight shifts from the center to the ball of your foot. Maintain steady breathing throughout this exercise. If you have the chance, try walking barefoot in the grass. This is called earthing. Ooh, boy, earthing's exciting. While researchers are still exploring the benefits of this exercise, of this practice, some experts claim that this may help reduce stress while improving blood flow, sleep, and vitality. So earthing is legit. Just take off your shoes and go get in contact with the ground because it's very grounding. Like even to a point that it helps remove inflammation from your body. Like I listened to like a 15-hour book about earthing. Like it was awesome. Who got in trouble? No fun, just recovery.
No.
Made us do what? I am lost.
How dare you try and play the blame
Oh,
game?
straight faces. We weren't laughing. Okay, I guess I'm going to throw up some comments. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
I'm laughing.
What up, brother? There he is. Then Angel. Although I'm not sure who Angel is.
Like you guys.
I L
We're
U
being
2
anxious for us.
girl. There you go.
Girl.
No fun, just recovery.
Just a little bit of fun.
Nope, no fun in recovery. Whoever said that we're a glum lot? And I agree, recovery is so fun.
It's fun, man.
Standing straight and have a stern look on my face. You need the pictures or it didn't happen, Merc. Pictures or it didn't happen. I don't feel like I'm in trouble. But now we've just finished I think I missed one. But yeah, I missed one of the exercises, but we are moving into.
I like that you were reading to yourself.
Was I reading to myself?
I did catch you one time.
Oh, I was reading comments. So with that, don't put yourself in high risk situations. Stay strong, work your program, and I wasn't ready. Where the hell was it? And remember, we recover better together.